For me, it was a feeling of powerlessness. How could my own bloodline, my own blood, my child, not be with me? How could me, the father, not be a part of my child's life? That was a very difficult, very, very difficult time in my life. Me and my girlfriend at the time had split up, and we went through a custody dispute. And I didn't know anything about getting custody of my child. So I had to do research on, what is it that, a person's supposed to do to start having visitation and parenting time with their children. And I went through the family court process to do that. I entered a gang at a young age. I think it was 12 or 13 years old. And what comes naturally with that is all the crime, all the money-making ways, and which is always wrapped around drugs. So I told myself that I would never, ever do that kind of stuff. I would drink this and I'd smoke that, but there'd be some stuff that I told myself that I would never do. But if you're hanging around it long enough, which they say if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're gonna get a haircut, that's what ended up happening. And I didn't see it as a big deal at the time, but a little weekend using turned into 7 days a week, and next thing I knew, I was hooked. I was always a good person at heart. I knew I was always a good father, but how effective of a parent can anyone be while high on any type of substances? And it wasn't until that I decided to do some things that went against my grain, like ask for help, like tell the truth to another human being, like saying I have a problem, that I wasn't able to get the help that was out there for me.
I've worked with a lot of great men, seen a lot of great things happen, miraculous kind of things happen. Eric's is by far the most important, the most clearly a leap in the positive direction. He's gone from needing help to providing a great deal of help.
I got my bachelor's in social work, and then I did get my master's degree in social work as well too. I told myself that I would never, ever, ever become a county employee, that I would never become a bureaucrat, and here I am today, a county employee and a bureaucrat at best. But I come in with that chip on my shoulder, understanding that feeling of frustration that not only men, but women, anybody that comes through the system feels.
It makes a total difference because now other young fathers especially can look up to him and see that it can be done. And sometimes they don't know until he tells them that he's been down the hard route.
I think the biggest thing for me is that I've just found a new way of living. And as a result, the person that I've always meant to be has come alive. And as a result, first thing I wanted to do was go back to school and get my degrees. And even at this point, I'm not done yet. So the future is bright, and with that being said, my children aren't going to have it easy too, because daddy has expectations of what they have to do. Just plan on being that thorn on their side for the rest of their lives, really, towards something positive.